you see my screen, everyone?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, yeah, great. So, ខានប្រើតាំងពីគេបើកសាលាមកក៏ទុក zoom ចោលហ្នឹងមិនដឹងជា unlimited ហ្នឹងនៅ active អត់ចាំមើលសាកមើលសិនណា Okay, so
nào đó chỉ unlimited đó là từng lần rồi nhóm ngày muốn đã ở zoom ở sân thôi bị bảy mòn đó là hot đai còn cũ.
Okay, hope is there too. អញ្ចឹងសាកមើលចូលខានតេសយូតេសមួយផ្លេតវាមិនបានរាប់ម៉ោងដូចអញ្ចឹងយើងអត់អាចការ៉ង់ទីថាunlimited ហ្នឹងនៅ work ឬអត់អញ្ចឹងព្រឹកនេះតេសទេចាដាច់មិនចាំយើង contact គ្នាតាម Telegram ដើម្បីចូលមួយទៀតបើសង្ឃឹមថាមិនអីដូចសូយ៉ានផង Okay, we will stay together for 4 sessions from 8 to 12. So it's very long time to stand by online and to focus on your screen. So please be careful with your eyes. This morning I plan to lecture another unit that this is unit 11. And if we have enough time, I will lecture another unit, that unit 12. And you have two big tasks to complete this morning. The first one, to continue, not continue, we can start from the beginning again about interpreting Mr. Kumsi's speech from English into Khmer. And another one is about Samdech Hun Sen's speech in the UN conference from Khmer into English. So you have two big tasks this morning. Interpretation from English to Khmer into Khmer and from Khmer into English. Frankly speaking, everyone, for sure, the video of Miss Tao Kumsi's speech you watch it many times. And how about our Samdech video? Did you watch our Samdech? Lihon, did you watch our Samdech speech?
Not yet, teacher.
No, not yet. So hope this morning you are lucky. Okay. Let me check with Sophia.
Yeah, teacher.
Have you listened to our Samdech yet?
A little bit, teacher.
A little. And hope you can interpret into English also, yeah. In fact, you also can check our Samdech speech in English version also from United Nations channel. But try away. This is it just only our practice, and don't feel so nervous about that because this is not the professional one. You are not hired to do that, so don't worry. So this is just the way we learn. កុំភ័យឯងប្រហ្នឹងយើងរៀនទេមិនយើងស៊ីឈ្នួលគេធ្វើណាយើងស៊ីឈ្នួលគេធ្វើទៅយើងភ័យរឿងធ្វើមិនបានល្អប្រែមិនជោគជ័យអ្នកស្ដាប់មិនបានទេណាតែនេះយើងរៀនតា So please try your best doing that because these two tasks are very big. I expect that is why I think we will spend at least half an hour, 1 hour and a half to do it because our Samdech video clip is around nearly 20 minutes, so it's long also. Okay, let's go together. Let me introduce or let me lecture one unit. This is unit. Let's go. Let me share the screen. Let me see this one. Security alert. Okay, let me see the participant also. Now 28 students are in the class. Okay, so more students are here. Okay, let's go. This is unit 11. Discuss about subtitling. This is dubbing, not dipping. I made mistake with that. Let me check my spelling. Mistake. Dubbing. Okay, I made mistake. So I will change it later. And the last one is about voiceover. So this related to I'm sure you have met this kind of translation many times when you watch movie, whenever you watch any video clips. So this morning, let's discuss again about how to do that. Okay, not how to do that, just discuss about the series or doing subtitling, dubbing, and voiceover in video. One author, not one, two author, Sarovers and Covey, published about subtitling book in 1997, and we quote from page 161 to 102. You can mute yourself whenever you join. Okay, mute already. They say that subtitling is a method of language transfers in translating types of audio-visual communication, especially it happens in film, sometimes in television. And this method, the subtitling, was first used in 1929. So when we were in French colonialism, that time the technology was developed in Europe and started to spread the world also. Subtitling starting used by that time. So before 1929, the film and video had done that kind of subtitling because it wasn't created yet. This is just the story of subtitling, and this is how the subtitling appear in the video. Subtitling is the process of providing a synchronized caption. So subtitling is the way of showing caption in the video, especially in the film, television, dialogue, and also in the opera, light opera. Seeing that, I always appreciate tourists, Western tourists, international tourists. Whenever they watch the Khmer traditional performance, I'm not sure they understand the performance or not, but I do appreciate is that they try to pay their much attention on the performance, in their respect and value the performance without fully understanding them. Because especially during public theater, the actors speak in Khmer. Even the commentary is also conduct sometimes the commentary is in Khmer language also. But the foreigner decided to spend a lot of money for only just want to see, want to taste the new culture. This is what I appreciate them. តើហ្នឹងដោយសារខ្ញុំឃើញពាក្យ live opera ណាប៉ុន្តែនៅស្រុកខ្មែរវាអត់មាន opera នៅស្រុកខ្មែរដូចភ្ញៀវអញ្ចឹងគាត់ជួលល្ខោនខោលសំទោសគាត់ជួលល្ខោនណាំងតូចស្បែកតូចណាហើយនឹងគាត់មើលរបាំជាដើមយើងមើលមិនដឹងតែគាត់យល់ឬអត់ទេប៉ុន្តែគាត់ខំប្រឹងមើលព្រោះស្បែកតូចគេហៅ popular ហ្នឹងស្បែកតូចហ្នឹងគឺភាគច្រើននិទានរឿងព្រេងមែនបើស្បែកធំដល់និទានរឿងរាមកេរ្តិ៍ទោះបីនិទានរឿងរាមកេរ្តិ៍ក៏ដោយរឿងព្រេងខ្មែរក៏ដោយក៏ប៉ុន្តែតួអង្គហ្នឹងនិយាយសត្វតែភាសាខ្មែរចឹងសួរគាត់យល់អត់អត់ទេព្រោះគាត់ចេះខ្មែរហ្នឹងព្រោះគាត់យល់រឿងកាយវិការឬអីផ្សេងមួយនៅមួយទៀតទោះបីមានពំនោលក៏ដោយក៏ពំនោលហ្នឹងគេអង់គ្លេសថា commentary ហ្នឹងពំនោលហ្នឹងក៏ជាពំនោលភាសាខ្មែរដែរឧទាហរណ៍ដូចគាត់មើលរបាំអប្សរាអញ្ចឹងរបាំអប្សរាមិនមានចម្រៀងអមមិនមានពំនោលលុយអមប៉ុន្តែសុទ្ធតែភាសាខ្មែរអញ្ចឹងបើគាត់អត់មានអង្គ spread នៅក្បែរទេការយល់អំពីដំណើរហ្នឹងដំណើរនៃការសម្ដែងប្រហែលជាមិនទេគាត់ថាគាត់សម្រេចចិត្តជួលអស់លុយច្រើនហ្នឹងគាត់ចង់យល់គាត់ចង់មើល culture ហ្នឹងវប្បធម៌ហ្នឹងទេប៉ុន្តែនៅក្នុង opera international opera or standard opera they organize some space for the subtitling. This happened during the live opera mostly in Western. តែនៅស្រុកគេប្រយើងដឹងអា opera ហ្នឹងវាដូចល្ខោនភាសាអញ្ចឹងណាប៉ុន្តែវាជាប្រភេទបែបអឺរ៉ុបគេមាន subtitling នៅផ្នែកណាមួយនៃ serial របស់គេហ្នឹងដើម្បីនៃរោងកុនរបស់គេហ្នឹងដើម្បីជួយដល់ទស្សនិកជនណាដែលអត់ចេះភាសាហ្នឹងអាចយល់ដំណើរសាច់រឿងហ្នឹងដែរ so it happened the subtitling happened okay let me move to another one this is about dialogue in fact if we focus on the meaning of dialogue is kind of conversation but the dialogue here refer to the channel this is in translation field dialogue is a channel the channel of cinematic from cinematic information this is about verbal auditory and non-verbal auditory something like that non-verbal auditory cover music sound effect natural sound something like that and non-verbal dialogue happen with action movement composition something like that and another kind of dialogue is visual verbal visual it happen in poster letters you can read letters sign advertisement and gratify is refer to the picture the slogan or any short information written painted on the wall sometimes the wall or the fence the wall or the old building something like that called gratify នឹងប្រភេទរូបអក្សរស្លោកដែលគេសរសេរឬក៏គូរនៅតាមជាងដែលយើងតែងឃើញតាមលបងដីឡូលបងដីណាមួយឬក៏ជាងអាគារចាស់ហ្នឹងគេគូររូបគូអីគេដាក់ហាមនោមហាមអីអាហ្នឹងរូបភាពបែបហ្នឹងអង់គ្លេសគេថាgraffiti នេះលក្ខណៈ verbal visual ណា អូខេតែយើងទៅមកចំណុចទៀត This is just more information about subtitles. Subtitling. Subtitle are the textual reasons. ចឹងយើងបាន subtitle គឺជាប្រភេទ text ប្រភេទអត្ថបទប្រភេទអក្សរ can be the dialogue or commentary ការធ្វើអធិប្បាយណា yeah that is commentary ដែលនៅក្នុង Facebook យើងអាសាលើពាក្យ commentary in the films on all television programs or sometimes video games mostly the subtitles display at the bottom of the screen. So this is the analysis of the word subtitle. Subtitle from the word sub and title. See, from prefix sub ជាបបបទរបស់វាគឺពាក្យ sub នៅក្នុងន័យហ្នឹងគេប្រែថា below ណាប៉ុន្តែបណ្ដា sub យើងប្រែថាអនុបន្ទាប់អញ្ចឹងទៅហើយពាក្យមួយទៀតគឺពាក្យ title ដែលយើងប្រែទៅមានន័យទៅចំណងជើងអញ្ចឹងតែពេលខ្លះយើងបើនៅក្នុងន័យសភៅឯង subtitle ចំណងជើងរងហ្នឹងណាតែ subtitle នៅក្នុងវីដេអូគឺប្រភេទអីគេប្រភេទអក្សរដែលរៀបរាប់អំពីសម្ដីរបស់តួអង្គដែលកំពុងតែនិយាយនៅក្នុងវីដេអូហ្នឹង subtitle អូខេនេះក៏គេបញ្ជាក់ដែរតែបើនៅក្នុង live opera វិញគេអត់ប្រើ subtitle គេប្រើ sir វិញណាព្រោះវារត់លើនេះហ្នឹង subtitle subtitler someone who create or who synchronize the subtitle into the video mostly they use computers the professional computer software in order to extract the position where the subtitle appear and where doesn't where disappear so it depends on the expert of the subtitling how to appear the subtitle on the screen and how to disappear and how long should be appear on the screen and how fast it move it flow from one side to another side of the screen okay this is because you see many information related to the subtitles here I just want you to think about the difference between subtitle and caption because example sometimes you hear the word caption one tool in YouTube is caption if you press on caption the subtitle appears mean the word or the video speech appear on the screen also so you can read it and then it can be more understandable so the difference between caption and subtitle is
teacher
what do you think about the difference between this what do you think what are the differences between caption and subtitle do you think yeah please go to your point Kim
I think subtitle is a subtitle is a immediate immediate translation into word that from the source language from the source language to the target language when the TV when the person in the TV spoke in English in Khmer we have a subtitle in Khmer way and
yes
caption was it the way caption and subtitle are different is maybe I think the way they are executed, the way they translate it is somewhat different from each other, and
yeah.
so what they achieve the purpose of translation, but the way they translate it is different from each other, so that they can so they classify them as caption and subtitle.
So Kim, have you ever seen the subtitle in monolingual?
Yeah.
In the
Yes.
same language?
Yes.
People example, people in the video, people in the video speak English and the subtitle are in English also.
Yes.
Okay, it happened that also. Thank you
Yes.
very much for your explanation, for claiming about the difference between subtitle. I catch one important point from the answer here. So
Yes.
subtitle and caption have their own way, they have their own way of showing, transferring the information to the audience. Thank you very much. This is very good point from your side.
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah, Pidao, what do you think about caption and subtitles? Pidao? Okay, maybe. Chariya is here. Hello, good morning, Chariya. Chariya, maybe your baby is with you. Let me hear from Chai Niang.
Hello, teacher. You call me? Teacher, you call
yes,
me?
I
No?
call you. Yeah, for sure. Do you hear us clearly, Chariya?
Yeah, teacher.
I check in Telegram. Your internet is not so good.
Oh,
Are you okay now?
yeah.
Okay. Can you say something about caption and subtitles based on your experience and understanding?
Sorry, teacher. I could not.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Let's hear from Ra. Anyway, thank you, Chariya. Ra.
Yeah, good morning, teacher.
Okay. Yeah. So go to your point, please.
In my opinion, caption is written that someone write.
Written, not written.
Written, yeah.
Written, not written. Yeah, written. Right, wrote, written.
Yeah, the written that someone write about something that they want to post and they want to show about their opinion. And the subtitle is the written that they write after the speech of someone talk, teacher.
Okay. Can you give me one example about your explanation or caption?
Example, I go to join the workshop and someone write the caption for me and the subtitle. I speak and someone write.
Yeah, I see. I catch up your point now. So that the caption of Facebook, that the caption of Facebook company. But this is we talk about translation sector. Thank you very much. So you understand the caption of Facebook company or Facebook 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 material for sure. So yeah, do you want to say something because your name upload to the top of the list? Okay, you raise your hand. I can see it now. So yeah, you can unmute and speak out. So yeah,
teacher. Yeah.
yeah, good. Yeah. Go
Yeah,
to
teacher.
your point.
I think subtitle is refer to like phrase or sentences at the bottom of the video that say exactly what a person or someone in the video saying, and usually
Yeah.
it's it sometimes I mean it express the real what the speaker say. In other hand, captions like we can see in the video, the caption show the word and exactly they show what the situation or the sometimes tell you the background or the music also. Or example, when is someone speech and someone clap applause, the caption show applause. So that I'll call a caption.
Yeah, caption. Yeah,
So even show the
effectively.
mood of the speaker, even show the mood of the audience, the caption show you like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank
So
you.
caption is more detailed than subtitle. Do you mean that?
Yeah, teacher.
Thank
It's
you.
sometimes for disabled people or for the deaf or the people.
Okay. Yeah, thank
Yes.
you. So that's the good point you raised. So this is the something about caption and title. You can take a look and read it. In fact, if we talk about the appearance, caption and subtitle look the same, look very similar, closely similar. ពីណាចង់និយាយអីទៀតមិនកាត់ឲ្យនិយាយអត់ទេ អញ្ចឹងបើសិនបើយើងមើលជារូបគឺថា caption និង subtitle ហ្នឹងដូចជាមិនខុសគ្នាព្រោះអីវាចេញលក្ខណៈជាអក្សរជាពាក្យជាពេចន៍ដែលតួអង្គនិយាយដូចគ្នាប៉ុន្តែអ្វីដែលខុសគ្នាហ្នឹងគឺ purpose របស់វាណាយើងមើល purpose របស់ caption ហ្នឹងគេប្រើសម្រាប់ viewer that cannot hear the audio. Example it the focus customer, the focus viewers are the blind, the deaf, sorry, the deaf អ្នកដែលអត់សោតឮ deaf not blind someone who is able to who unable to see and blind. So deaf, someone who unable to hear. That's it. អញ្ចឹង caption ហ្នឹងគេដាក់ដើម្បីឲ្យអ្នកដែលអត់ស្ដាប់អត់ឮហ្នឹងបានយល់សាច់រឿងហ្នឹងបានឃើញតួអក្សរដើម្បីយល់សាច់រឿងតែពី subtitle ម្ដងទៀតអារូបភាពដែលយើងមើលឃើញហ្នឹងវាមិនខុសគ្នាទេតែអ្វីដែលខុសគ្នាហ្នឹងគោលបំណង purpose របស់វាឬក៏ដូចខៀងលើកថា the way ណាដែលខ្ញុំទាញថា the way ហ្នឹង purpose ហ្នឹងឯងប៉ុន្តែមានសូរយ៉ាលើកហ្នឹងក៏ត្រូវ caption ហ្នឹងវាអញ្ចឹងតែហ្នឹងនៃតែនេះដែលខ្ញុំលើកមកហ្នឹងក៏វាខុសហ្នឹងគឺ purpose មួយវាប៉ុន្តែ subtitle ដែលគេ design មកស្អាតជាទូទៅ caption ក៏ស្អាតដែរប៉ុន្តែបើថាតែ professional គឺ subtitle ចេញមកគឺវាសពគ្រប់ពីព្រោះគេបង្កើតគេដាក់ subtitle មកហ្នឹងគឺដើម្បីឲ្យទស្សនិកជនហ្នឹងដែលអត់យល់ហ្នឹងគឺបានឃើញអក្សរស្ដាប់អត់យល់ហ្នឹងបានឃើញតួអក្សរដើម្បីអី more understanding about what the actor. So what do you think about the video, Leon?
Me, teacher.
Very noisy.
Yeah, very noisy, right? And what do you think
Very-
about that? Do you understand? Do you understand why you smile?
Difficult to understand, teacher.
Why are you smile?
Without the subtitle, it's really difficult to understand
Yeah, that's it.
the speech.
Ria, why you speak too
Oh.
fast?
Yeah.
Why you speak too fast?
I don't know what you say.
Why you speak too fast?
Uh, so in summary, we can understand the interview between Thai girl and Englishman based on the subtitle for sure. Yeah. Do you agree with that?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So this is how the subtitle works. This is how important the subtitle in any particular video, not all the video, but any particular video, because of many obstacles happen with the speaker. That is why subtitle can help the audience to understand, fully understand what they want to say for sure. Example, even though us without the subtitle, we also don't know the thing to the Englishman. Yeah. While you smile, so what is it about? While you smile, we lost on the girl accent because of she based on Thai accent, but sometimes our accent sound the same to her because of we are the second language speaker also. So mostly our accent based on our mother tongue also. So to make it short, subtitle is important for any particular videos. So it can help us to understand the conversation. That the example of the previous video is about that. So thank you very much. I hope this video is interesting to you. So you can watch it again later and the proposal to get more understanding from the conversation, the interview between the couple. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So one more point is about the real time. Real time normally happen with the subtitle also. Real time refer to the time when the subtitle happen with the speaker. It happen especially in live video. So mostly the program use real-time translation or real-time subtitling. It happens during bulletins. Bulletin, it is your task today. It is the example of bulletin. Bulletin is the speech or the statement addressed by the leaders or addressed by any VIP speaker for sure, called bulletin. Bulletin is a kind of speech also, yeah, or addressing statement or statement address. Bulletin nó ក៏ជាការថ្លែងដែរណាក៏ជាការថ្លែងដោយសន្ទរកថាដោយបឋកថាអីជាដើមជាង bulletin គេប្រើ interpreters អញ្ចឹងណាគឺអ្នកនិយាយនឹងគឺត្រូវនិយាយជាមួយ real time ជាមួយនឹង original Thai language ហ្នឹងឯងសំទោស source language ហ្នឹងឯង and sometimes it happen during current affair program, during sport normally it the commentary sport គឺជាទូទៅគេ real time ហ្នឹងគឺអ្នកអត្ថាធិប្បាយហ្នឹងណាយើងហៅពិធីករហ្នឹងគឺជាអ្នកនិយាយជាមួយប្រព័ន្ធថា sport មានតែ activity ទេឧទាហរណ៍ដូចបាល់ទះអញ្ចឹងកីឡាករគិតតែរត់តែមិនដែលរត់ខ្លួនឯងស្រែកខ្លួនឯងថាអញរត់ទៅនេះរត់ទៅនោះអញ្ចឹងពិធីករអ្នកនិយាយបរិយាយហ្នឹងណា អាហ្នឹងគឺ real time ដែរ នឹងការនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងពាក្យនេះគេថា online caption ណាបាទ it happened a lot in the United States, in Europe, because it worked well. Especially caption or live captioning, it can have the deaf to understand the video also, because the deaf also want to watch the video. That is why many video now they use the gesture. They decided to use another they spare some part of the screen for the commentary of the deaf audience. អញ្ចឹងបានជាឥឡូវទូទស្សន៍សម្បីនៅស្រុកខ្មែរ screen ហ្នឹងគឺគេ spare screen ទូចណាមួយនៅខាងក្រោមឬនៅខាងលើដើម្បីឲ្យមានអ្នកបរិយាយអ្នកពន្យល់ភាសាគោលដល់អ្នកដែលអសមត្ថភាពក្នុងការស្ដាប់នឹង caption ហ្នឹងណាព្រោះ caption គោលបំណងរបស់គេគឺចង់ជួយអ្នកដែលពិបាកស្ដាប់មិនមែនអ្នកថ្លង់ទេថាអ្នកពិបាកស្ដាប់ PPP ហ្នឹងគឺតេតទៅនឹង caption ឬក៏ titling ដែរណាភាសាវានៅតែកវល់ translation ហ្នឹងទេ PPP mostly it happen for the offline video, offline caption. Offline caption refer to the recording voice or recording caption before the video is live. So that's kind of thing called prepare caption. Prepare caption ហ្នឹងគឺជាប្រភេទ video ដែលគេត្រៀមទុកហ្នឹងមានន័យថាគេ record សំឡេងហើយគេ record caption ហើយបានគេយកទៅ live នៅពេលដែល live យើងអត់ចាំបាច់និយាយផ្ទាល់អត់ចាំបាច់ដាក់ caption ផ្ទាល់ទេព្រោះថាវា record ទៅស្រេចហ្នឹងឯងអានេះគឺ that one program called prepare caption. Newsroom captioning, it happen a lot because it connect to the computer system. អានេះតទៅនឹង computer system ទេ computer សំបីរបស់ខ្ញុំក៏មានប្រភេទ translating or captioning ដែរព្រោះយើងបានធ្វើការខាងហ្នឹងគឺជាការបញ្យល់ពីខាងលើទេណា Okay, let's move to another one. This is live, not live, live title ហ្នឹងបើនិយាយពីថ្នាក់ grammar ណាវាជាថ្នាក់ពីជាអី Hello ជា verb ជា verb ណាប្រាក់ជា verb បាទហ្នឹងបើនិយាយពី spelling គឺ spell ដូចពាក្យ live រស់នៅគេសាមពីណាថាអីទៀតថ្នាក់ពីអីទៀតឡើយយើងតែលើពាក្យ live show ពីដើម So why ស្ងាត់ដេកលក់បាត់ហើយ So why អូលក់មែនទេបាទអត់នៅតែអូ Thierry nice to see you online
លោកគ្រូពាក្យ show line ហ្នឹងផ្លេចបាត់ហើយមិនន័យថាម៉េចលោកគ្រូ
live មកពីណាជួយប្រែមក live ប្រែទៅម៉េចគឺ Thierry មក Thierry មិនហើយកូនចៅកុំមកនៅ
បាន2នាក់ហើយឥឡូវលោកគ្រូ
អូអ្នកទៀតហើយអូចាទៅកូនកុំមកចាកូនកុំមកតែ2នាក់ខ្ញុំអត់បានទៅរៀននៅសាលាផ្ទាល់ទេដាក់លំហែសុខភាព3ខែលំហែមាតុភាពបាយអីលោកគ្រូខានជួបលោកគ្រូយូរហើយបាទមករស់ទេអត់អីសង្ឃឹមនៅដកធម្មតានៅរស់ឥឡូវនៅមណ្ឌលគិរីឬក៏នៅសៀមរាបនៅសៀមរាបលោកគ្រូខ្ញុំនៅសៀមរាបឡើយអត់ទៅមណ្ឌលគិរីទេ Okay thank you very much មើលពីណាជួយប្រែឡៃនេះប្រែថាម៉េចឡៃនេះអានថាឡៃអត់អានលឺរឿងអានពួកយើងចាស់
live life
នេះថាម៉េចលីហុន live ណាលីហុន
Yeah, teacher.
ណា live នេះមានន័យថាអត់តបានសួរថ្នាក់ពាក្យមិនសួរថ្នាក់ពា
My
ក្យ
caption ណា teacher សំដៅទៅលើបើដូចជា live Facebook អីគេផ្សាយបន្តផ្ទាល់ហ៎ចា
ណាពាក្យហ្នឹងមានន័យថាផ្សាយបន្តផ្ទាល់ទៅយល់ណាពីវែងឆ្ងាយអីផ្សាយបន្តផ្ទាល់នោះឯង
ទៅតែចៃ Facebook មិនដឹង teacher
teacher live មួយ
ផ្សា
ទៀត
យបន្តផ្ទាល់
រស់រៀនមានជីវិតអី
អាហ្នឹង alive អាហ្នឹង alive feel alive អាហ្នឹងមានអឹកនៅមុខតែនេះវាមានពាក្យ single word អញ្ចឹងបដៅទៀតមានអី I'm still alive តាមធម៌នៅរស់ហើយអាហ្នឹង alive អាហ្នឹង attitude live នេះក៏ជា attitude ដែរបើនិយាយពីថ្នាក់ពាក្យណាអញ្ចឹងបានគេថាពាក្យ live show live នេះជា attitude បញ្ជាក់នៅ show ប៉ុន្តែในខ្មែរវាដូចជា verb ប្រប្រែតែផ្សាយឧទាហរណ៍ថាគោសង្ក្រានហ្នឹងគេ live តាមប៉ុសBTV ចាំផង so អង្គសង្ក្រាន is live គេប្រើ is ណា verb to be is ដោយសារ live ហ្នឹងជា attitude តែអង្គសង្ក្រាន event is live on BTV ចាំផងចឹងនឹងចំពោះពាក្យ live ទៅណាតែបើវាជា verb យើងអាន live វិញតែពេលជា verb យើងប្រើ subject plus verb ទៅរស់ហើយណា I live present continuous I'm living តែនេះលីហុនណា
ចាគ្រូ
លីហុន
ចាគ្រូ
អូខេតែ live paragraph ដំបូងនេះសំទៅ paragraph ដំបូងនេះគ្រាន់តែគេព័ត៌មានជាទូទៅតាក់ទងនឹង United Kingdom ណាគឺថាវាតាក់ទងនឹង technology ទាំងអីហ្នឹងប៉ុន្តែគេមិនចោល live ខ្មែរយើងក៏ live ដែរហើយឥឡូវចេះ live ចេះអីក៏មុនក៏អត់ចេះទេអញ្ចឹងដោយសារតែយើងចាប់ផ្ដើមអក្ខរកម្មចេះតែយល់ដល់អក្ខរកម្ម technology illiteracy technology technology illiteracy អញ្ចឹងយើងក៏ចេះ live ចេះអីខ្លះហ្នឹងក៏មុនយើងថតវីដេអូសិនហើយបានយើងក៏ខុសចឹងហ្នឹងមាន live live គឺជា real time caption ហ្នឹងមែនណាពីព្រោះថារឿងហ្នឹងវាកើតឡើងក្នុងពេលតែមួយសកម្មភាពជាក់ស្ដែងកើតឡើងល្មិចនៅក្នុងវីដេអូហ្នឹងក៏អញ្ចឹងនេះឧបករណ៍មួយទៀតឧបករណ៍នេះគេហៅថា stenography ជាឧបករណ៍ជំនួយក្នុងការសរសេរ titling ឬក៏ caption ណាគេបញ្ជាក់ថា stenography ហ្នឹងជួយក្នុងការញឹកពាក្យបើពាក្យហ្នឹងវាមានសំឡេងស្តៀងគ្នាវាអត់ចឹងអញ្ចឹងបានជាប្រសិនបើវីដេអូហ្នឹងគេធ្វើជា subtitle អត់សូវមានកំហុស spelling តែបើវីដេអូហ្នឹងដាក់ caption ព្រោះ caption ភាគច្រើនគឺ automatic caption គឺកំហុស spelling មានច្រើនជាពិសេសពាក្យដែលមានសំនៀងដូចគ្នាដល់ពេលសំនៀងដូចគ្នាអ្នកនិយាយហ្នឹងចង់ focus ទៅលើន័យផ្សេងប៉ុន្តែ caption ហ្នឹងវារត់ឧទាហរណ៍ដូចពាក្យ dear អញ្ចឹងណាតែអាហ្នឹងក៏ dear អានេះក៏ dear អានេះក៏ dear តែបើសិនបើ subtitle ព្រោះ subtitle យើងនិយាយ set ចូលតែបើ caption ភាគច្រើនវារត់ auto គេ set ជា auto វាមានtool សម្រាប់ set auto អញ្ចឹងឧទាហរណ៍ដូចកញ្ញាតោកំស៊ីអញ្ចឹងបើសិនបើយើងយក caption ទៅដូចពាក្យថ្ងៃមុនខ្ញុំស្ដាប់ក៏មិននេះដែរដល់ពេលសូរិយាក៏លើកមក under guest ណាដល់ពេលយើងមើល caption របស់គាត់គឺ on the guest ណា President O'Donnell នៅ on the guest ពី under ទៀតអូខេអានឹងជំនួយហ្នឹងគេប្រើកម្មវិធីមួយគឺ stenography ដើម្បីជួយញែកដើម្បីទាញ meaning real meaning from the speaker on the screen មានន័យថា show ពាក្យនឹងនៅលើ screen ហ្នឹងចំន័យដែល speaker ចង់និយាយហើយយើងមិនទៅដល់ហ្នឹងទេ តែទៅថ្ងៃអនាគតមើលមិនឃើញដែរតែខ្វះធ្វើការរកស៊ីខាងផ្នែកហ្នឹង នេះគេឲ្យយោបល់ទេណាតាក់ទងនឹង online ហើយ and offline caption ទេ offline caption we can use in mostly in movie. Yeah, movie is easier for offline caption. So this about the development of the technologies on translation field. They try to update it years by year in order to respond to the customer needs. The development is based from the experience or the leak of the customer need from the previous time also. This is just an example with fan subs. So the subtitler sometimes use both the form and meaning in order to convey the right meaning from the video to the audience. It happens a lot in cartoon video. I mean fan subs. And how about hybrid? Hybrid is another kind of translation. So what is it? It's a method to categorize the use of multiple translation approach within the single machine translation unit. So it's hard to bring your imagination to the real one because we haven't seen it in our real eyes. Mostly it's very familiar for the professional translator using hybrid machine translation because they can install it in their computer and they can use it for the job. So because different programs are produced under different conditions, so case by case basis consequently determine captioning methodology. So because of the demand, that is why the technique of translation have been developed with the modern technology correspond to the modern methodology also in order to achieve in the modernization, especially in some bulletins. So the translator have to follow up, have to install the effective materials in order to respond to the kinds of source language from the speaker, because the lack of the translator tools, it caused the insufficient access to the video feed also. So it's very difficult for the translator to translate or to put the right subtitle or caption into the video during that time. Especially we are in Cambodia, so it's hard for us to put the subtitle in Arabic language because we haven't learned and understand about how to use Arabic language. Even the source are available online, but it's hard for us to understand how to use it. This is one problem happen in the translation field, especially example in the United Nations. But in the United Nations, they have announced they have plenty of material for the translator to conduct this kind of job. But this is just imagine there in the United States, because hundreds of country or representative from hundreds of countries come to join the conference. So the facilitator needs more material, more effective materials in order to respond to that. Example, Cambodia, during the bulletin from our Samdach, so the translator need to use any translation material that can adapt to the translation from Khmer into English in the right way also. This is in the case of what? In the case of, but it's really happened during the conference, the international conference. This is in the case of any representative from any specific country are the deaf. So it's hard for them to hear. So they use any method in order to help them to see the language. So sometimes it happen on a lot online here. Bulletin in the speech. Sometimes it's a kind of pre-recording. We make the recording in advance before the live stream is conducted. When at the end of 2021, I joined one campaign in Vietnam called Viet Campaign. So in some session, they decided to apply pre-recording one. So the participant just click on the link and then just listen to the pre-recording video. It's a kind of live stream, but the pre-recording video. So the presenter record their video, record a presentation, and upload the recording video into the platform. And when the time is on, the participant can hear only the recording video. Nhưng chưa luôn cam thi shop ở sầm tổ này viết thi shop và cam thi shop âm miền này cam thi shopคือ live ទាំងអស់ live stream ទាំងអស់កាលខ្ញុំចូលវិទ្យាសរវៀតណាមខំធីសរចូល online ទៅណាមិនដឹងជាឡងមិនគេសម្រេចចិត្តដាក់ recording live stream ជាពិសេសម៉ោងរសៀលខ្ញុំខំរក presenter រកមិនឃើញជាយកតាក់ទង presenter វា play strange to me because it seemed the first time for me to join the international conference with the recording video, like recording presenter like that. ដល់ពេលអញ្ចឹងវាអត់មានទំនាក់ទំនងឲ្យកើតប្រធម្មតាឧទាហរណ៍ដូចអ្នកនរនេះជាមួយខ្ញុំអញ្ចឹងវា live យើង live មានន័យថាយើងផ្ទាល់រឿងខ្លួនអ្នកនរនេះនិយាយមួយខ្ញុំនិយាយទៅអ្នកនរនេះផ្ទាល់ប៉ុន្តែអាហ្នឹង international conference ប៉ុន្តែគេឲ្យ presenter record presentation របស់គេហើយគេ upload ចូលក្នុង platform ហ្នឹងដល់ពេលដល់ម៉ោង participant ដូចក្នុងយើងហ្នឹងគឺចុច join លើ session ណាមួយប៉ុន្តែបានតែមកស្ដាប់ហ្នឹងឯងព្រោះ presenter ហ្នឹងគេជា recording ទេអញ្ចឹងមួយយ៉ាងទៅ so អ្វីដែលខ្ញុំនិយាយគឺឆ្លើយតបទៅនឹងមេរៀនដែលខ្ញុំកំពុងតែបបោចបបាក់ហ្នឹងណាគេក៏អត់ដាប់អញ្ចឹងទៅយើងគិតថាវាដូចហួសសម័យហ៎មួយ record មកសម័យនេះហើយអញ្ចឹងណាវាដូចកាលពីសម័យ COVID លោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូភាគច្រើនកាត់ record video ឲ្យផុសចូលឲ្យសិស្សណាអាហ្នឹងជារូបភាពនឹងដែរចុះ dubbing how about dubbing? What is dubbing? Dubbing happens when the actor record over the voices of the original actor in the different language. Dubbing អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាស្បមើលរឿងចិនហុងកុងណារឿងពីររឿងស្អីហ្នឹងគឺថាវាជាលក្ខណៈ dubbing ហ្នឹងលក្ខណៈបកប្រែមួយជាភាសាខ្មែរណាគេបញ្ចូលសលេងណាព្រោះយើងអត់ចេះចិនអញ្ចឹងយើងចាក់ original Chinese language យើងស្រាប់បានពេលអញ្ចឹងយើងមើលរឿងចិនមើលរឿងហុងកុងមើលរឿងលោកតាប៉ាវអីហ្នឹងគឺគេ dubbing មួយជាភាសាខ្មែរហើយបញ្ចូលសលេងទៅរោទូបញ្ចូលសលេង Lecturing from the, is a form of voiceover for functioning material where the narrator tell the audience what the actor are saying while their voice can be heard in the background. Chẳng lecturing cứភាគច្រើនគេដាក់ subtitle នៅនឹងដែរតួអង្គគេនិយាយទៅក៏មាន subtitle នឹងអានេះហៅ lecture អូច្រើនណាស់ហ្នឹងគេ apply ច្រើននៅស្រុកនោះដោយសារអីដោយសារស្រុកគេហ្នឹងគឺcosmopolitan ពីចម្រុះជាតិសាសន៍ណាមានដូចខ្មែរយើងមានតែខ្មែរឧទាហរណ៍ដូចនៅម៉ាឡេហ្នឹងក៏តឹងដែរឥណ្ឌូនេស៊ីហ្វីលីពីន even Singapore and also India example យើងដឹងហើយប្រទេសមួយហ្នឹងគឺភាសាច្រើនណាស់គឺដូចហ្វីលីពីនដល់ពេលភាសាច្រើនពេកអញ្ចឹងវាសម្រេចចិត្តយកអង់គ្លេសជា formal language យកអង់គ្លេសជាភាសាផ្លូវការឯងមកពីនោះនិយាយភាសានេះឯងមិនក៏ដោយតែមកប្រជុំផ្លូវការឬក៏មករៀនសាលាផ្លូវការគឺភាសាអង់គ្លេសអញ្ចឹងណាដូចឥណ្ឌាដូចសិង្ហបុរីយល់អញ្ចឹងមកគេចូលចិត្តប្រើទាំង dubbing ទាំង lecture ដើម្បីជំនួយដល់ជនជាតិដទៃដែលមិនចេះភាសាឧទាហរណ៍ភាសាអង់គ្លេស offline គេ offline ស្រួលទេប្រភេទ recording ក៏ offline ដែរ television programs ខ្លះក៏ offline ដែរឧទាហរណ៍ដូចកម្មវិធី The Voice Cambodia ស្អីហ្នឹងគឺពីដំបូងឡើយលក្ខណៈ offline ទេវា record មុនទេអញ្ចឹងគេប្រកួតប្រជែងអាវគ្គហ្នឹងរហូតដល់វគ្គ live show អាហ្នឹងបាន live stream អាហ្នឹងបានវគ្គ live ហ្នឹងណាពីដំបូងឡើយមាន live ណាវាជាលក្ខណៈ record ថតទុកមុនណាហើយបានយកទៅផ្សាយ and sometimes online captioning also have the viewer to follow a storyline because it can help the viewer to catch up to draw our feelings and the viewer can enjoy the entirely speed from the speaker in the story also. So this is the advantage of offline captioning. So that's what I said already. It happened for some TV program and also some teaching material during online class. The translation. So it's a lot to learn and it can have with my explanation it can have the group assignment with this point which group is responsible in this unit. Please pay more attention on my explanation. I cannot remember which group is it, but yeah, please stay focused. So the translation work with subtitling, the translation work with dubbing, with voiceover, with caption also. So translation work with all of these sectors. As you can see, King also raised this point. So subtitle, the video from the previous video also tell about this. So it's a kind of translating from native language to a foreign language, or from foreign language to native language, from Khmer to English, or from English into Khmer. In the previous video, we can see both. We can see also English and also Thai because the Thai language is Thai, but we just download from that video to use in the class. So that is why no caption in our subtitle in Khmer. So they decided to use both subtitle, the subtitle in both language, or we can say bilingual subtitle, because of even the original speech in English was not clear. That is why English subtitle is needed. And one more, they want Thai people to understand what they are seeing in English. That is why two language all the subtitle are needed in that video. So with the subtitle, it's a kind of quicker and cheapest for translating the content also, and it's possible for the audience to hear the original dialogue and voice of the actor also. So we hear the original voice because we hear the conversation between Thai girl and an English man in English, original voice in English, and we also understand what they are saying by reading the subtitle. We are Khmer, we can read in English, and it's okay for you to understand English based on the subtitle. Thai people, they can read in Thai language, Thai subtitle, so they can understand what they are saying while you summarize. Yeah? This just tell us the concept of or the idea of writing the subtitle in the video different. It depends on kinds of video, specific video. This is the expert of writing subtitle in the video. So they describe about during the process creating subtitle for film video. Yeah. We need to underline. Sometimes it's very hard for you the script, the transcript, the written transcript in the dialogue, because of some spoken one as slang haven't heard in the original term, so it's hard for the translator also. This is number 3, towards us subtitling and dubbing and lecturing. So what's it about? Subtitle in the same language. Example, the speaker is in English and the subtitle is in English. We also can call monolingual subtitles. It can be easier because it uses the same category, or it can be a bit different category, but it's not very difficult. There are many kinds of subtitling. One is about narratives. Narratives happen especially during the dialogue, when the dialogue is displayed, and the narrative subtitling it happen in the film and the movie mainly, and sometimes they use monolingual translation or subtitling. Sometimes they use bilingual subtitling. ពេលខ្លះគេប្រើ subtitle ជាភាសាដើម ពេលខ្លះគេប្រើជាភាសាទី2 ណា ដូចរឿងនឹងនិយាយជាភាសាអង់គ្លេស តែ subtitle ជាភាសាខ្មែរ This is just example, yeah. The speaker, the actor speak in Portuguese, but the subtitle are in English. So English people can understand the actors speaking. So this is called narrative subtitles. នេះគឺគេបំបែកទៅនៅក្នុងភាសា translate ហ្នឹងណា Okay, តទៅទៀត for subtitles. For subtitle happen when the character speak a foreign or alien language. Foreign alien language គឺឧទាហរណ៍ yes, baby. Okay, please wait for me.
The chairman children.
So please wait, he comes to me.
teacher សុំមើលមុខ baby ផង
លក្ខណៈចំណងហ្នឹងណាគ្រូក៏ចាប់កូនសិស្សក៏ចាប់កូនណាទេរីចរិយា
ចាសុំមើលតិចមកលោកគ្រូ
អាក្រក់ដូចតែឲ្យវាហ្នឹងឯង
ចឹងមានថាសង្ហាណាប្រុសក៏ស្រីលោកគ្រូមិញ
ប្រងមកម្នេះមកមានគេចាប់ម្នេះមួយចិត្តបាទអូខេកុំសើចទេអស់មិញ
សង្ហាបន្តិចមើល លោកគ្រូអត់បើកវីដេអូផងមិនឃើញ
នឹងនៅក្នុងអូខេទេ Good morning
ជំរាបសួរ baby ជំរាបសួរ
តាមធំពេកអត់មិញ
Good morning wow you are so handsome boy handsome boy baby
បាន
លោកគ្រូ
កូនលោកគ្រូសង្ហាដូចខ្ញុំដែរបងយ៉ា
ចា
កូនលោកគ្រូសង្ហាដូចខ្ញុំដែរកូនលោកគ្រូ
សង្ហាជាងរសារ baby មានសក់ប៉ាអត់សក់
អូខេតាវិភាគណាវិញឆ្ងាយម្ល៉េះណាលីហូន
ស្នងតំណែងពីនៅកែមលៃចាពី
ឥឡូវយើងដល់ for ហើយណាប្រភេទ subtitle ទី2គឺ force for subtitle ហ្នឹងគឺគេបំផុស subtitle ហ្នឹងនៅពេលណា for subtitle ហ្នឹងមានកើតឡើងគ្រប់ subtitle ហ្នឹងមានកើតឡើងគ្រប់ពាក្យពេចន៍ដែលតួអង្គនិយាយទេគេបំផុសតែ during special scene នេះណាលីហូនគេបំផុស subtitle ហ្នឹងនៅពេលណា អានេះគេហៅ for subtitle
ក្នុងហ្នឹងគេថា when the character speak teacher
speak ក៏ប៉ុន្តែបើ when the character speak មានន័យថាឲ្យតែ character speak មានន័យថា subtitle ហ្នឹងគេបង្កើតហើយអញ្ចឹងគ្រប់ពាក្យរបស់តួអង្គហ្នឹងគឺយើងមើលឃើញ subtitle មានន័យថា subtitle នោះវា load ឬក៏វា embed ឲ្យយើងឃើញហ្នឹងគឺគ្រប់ពាក្យរបស់ subtitle តែនេះអត់ទេ for subtitle ហ្នឹងគឺនៅពេលណាខ្ញុំឧទាហរណ៍ដូចយើងមើលរឿងកុនឥណ្ឌាគឺនៅពេលដែលគេសូត្រធ្វើភាសាសំស្ក្រឹតហ្នឹងណាអាហ្នឹងនៅក្នុងនេះគេថា alien language សូត្រធ្វើភាសាសំស្ក្រឹតហ្នឹងគឺព្រោះរឿងឥណ្ឌាបើយើងមើលរឿងដើមវាក៏វានិយាយអង់គ្លេសដែរព្រោះភាសាអង់គ្លេសជាភាសាផ្លូវកម្មឥណ្ឌាប៉ុន្តែនៅពេលដែលតួអង្គឬក៏ពេលដែលមានពិធីសាសនាណាមួយដល់ពេលអញ្ចឹងតួអង្គហ្នឹងគេសូត្រធ្វើឥណ្ឌាគេសូត្រសំស្ក្រឹតដែរដល់ពេលអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលខណៈដែលតួអង្គនឹងសូត្រសំស្ក្រឹត for subtitle ហ្នឹងចាប់ដើមចេញហើយពេលខ្លះចេញជាភាសាដើមមានន័យថាសូត្រភាសាសំស្ក្រឹតនោះវាលោតអភាសានឹងដើមផុសមក ពេលខ្លះគេបកប្រែអានឹងទៀតណា subtitle ហ្នឹងបកប្រែភាសាដែលគេកំពុងសូត្រហ្នឹងមានន័យថាម៉េចហ្នឹងគឺគេបរិយាយប្រាប់គេហ្នឹងណាបើសិនបើយើងមើលរឿង Hollywood អារឿងបែបដូចរឿង Avatar នៅពេលដែល Avatar នោះវាទៅនិយាយជាមួយនឹងខ្លឹមមើលរឿងហ្នឹងហ្នឹងនេះវាណាខ្លឹមមើលរឿង Avatar អត់ទេណាពួកយើងពីរឿងហ្នឹងល្អមួយចំណាប់ដែរសូរិយាខ្លឹមមើលរឿង Avatar
មើលដល់ឆ្នាំមើលតា
អូខេអញ្ចឹងប៉ុន្តែរឿង Avatar នៅស្រុកខ្មែរយើងឃើញ subtitle ទាំងស្រុងដោយសារភាសាទី2ប៉ុន្តែបើដើមមកវានឹងដើមមកវាវីដេអូដើមគឺវាផុសfor subtitle នោះវាផុសនៅពេលដែល Avatar នោះវាទៅនិយាយភាសាគ្នាវានៅពេលដែលអាសត្វនោះវាទៅនិយាយនៅក្នុងសហគមន៍របស់វាហ្នឹងវានិយាយភាសាហ្នឹងគឺវាផុស subtitle ហ្នឹងជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសឲ្យយើងយល់ថាវាកំពុងនិយាយគ្នារឿងអីហ្នឹងគោលបំណងនៃការបញ្ចេញផុស subtitle ហ្នឹងគឺក្នុងគោលបំណងឲ្យអ្នកអានហ្នឹងយល់ថាតួអង្គហ្នឹងកំពុងនិយាយពីអីតែតួអង្គហ្នឹងនិយាយភាសាអញ្ចឹងណាតែនេះកណ្ណាបាទអូខេពេលបើយើងមើលរឿងមើលអីគឺមានច្រើនមិនអត់ទេអានេះ example this is just example ទេណាcontent subtitle subtitle ប្រភេទនេះគឺគេប្រើនៅអាមេរិកខាងជើងអានេះជាប្រភេទក្រុមហ៊ុនមួយណាបាទគេប្រើណាonly subtitle អានឹងប្រភេទ subtitle មួយដែរតែចេញតា subtitle only អានឹងវាចេញភាគច្រើនគឺ on screen text មានន័យថាគេ focus ទៅលើ title ឯរឿងហ្នឹងគឺរឿងស្អីគឺដាក់តាហ្នឹងមកគេមាន focus ទៅលើspeed របស់តួអង្គឯង bonus អានេះវាកើតឡើងនៅ DVD ហ្នឹងណានៅពេលដែលគេយើងចាក់ DVD ទៅវាចេញពី production របស់ DVD នឹង production ក្រុមហ៊ុនផលិត DVD នឹងវាចេញមកតែប៉ុណ្ណឹងអាហ្នឹងគេហៅ bonus ព្រោះពេលប្រឡងសួរតែហ្នឹងក៏ដាច់ខ្យល់ដែរមិនចូលទៅដល់ណាមែនណាlocalize មកពាក្យ local localization localize subtitle ក៏ឡើងនៅពីណា localize subtitle are the separate គេចេះមកមើល title that use extended reference so the local subtitle is a kind of bilingual subtitle example you can see the example here yeah this is just example of local subtitle so you can look at here the audience of this movie is Chinese people so they want Chinese people to understand about this movie by showing the subtitle called localized showing Chinese language there on the screen on the subtitle called localized ធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យ local ឲ្យមនុស្សក្នុងតំបន់ហ្នឹងយល់សាច់រឿងហ្នឹងទោះបីសាច់រឿងហ្នឹងមិនបាន dubbing ក៏ដោយមិនបានបកប្រែមួយជាភាសាទី2ក៏ដោយមួយជា target language នោះក៏ដោយក៏ប៉ុន្តែគេចង់ឲ្យអ្នកនឹងយល់ដែរអញ្ចឹងលក្ខណៈដាក់ subtitle ជាភាសាទី2ហ្នឹងភាសា target ហ្នឹងគឺគេហៅថា localize ដែរexpanded ហ្នឹងគឺជាប្រភេទ subtitle ដែល combine standard subtitle track with the localization subtitle track អាហ្នឹងគឺថាវាបញ្ចេញមកទាំងពីរដូចស្តៀងណាមុនដែរតាមពិតរូបភាពនេះខ្ញុំគួរដាក់នៅខាងនេះប៉ុន្តែចៃដន្យនេះរូប local ប៉ុន្មានគេនឹងចូលមែនទេតើអារូបហ្នឹង should be here យ៉ាគេដាក់ subtitle មកទាំងពីរទាំងភាសាដើមហើយទាំងភាសា local example the previous video of the interview from Thai girl and an English man you can see the extended subtitle here because of two languages running at the same time English subtitle and also Thai subtitle, Thai language subtitle. 3D is okay, it happens a lot in cartoon. This is an example. Type of subtitle again, subtitling. The first one, it is called interlingual subtitle. You see the word inter, yeah? Mean the interaction between the original speaker, original video, and the audience. This is an example. Do you know this man? Who is he?
Chiếc ma kìa.
Yeah, Mr. Jack Ma. So you can see the speaker speak in English because his English was Iceland, but the subtitle appear in Khmer. So this subtitle is called interlingual subtitle. Makeมัน adverb. តែយកមិន cover. So please wait. Okay, let me figure out it. Doesn't be. I never. Yeah. Đã video chốt để nó play card nè. Play cái trên the image. Intralingual nè. Intralingual. Have protected from unknown content. Okay. So if we talk about the type of subtitling or subtitle, it divided into two. It divided into two. The first one called interlingual subtitling, and the second one is this one, intralingual subtitling. Okay. So this is just the more common reason, especially when we watch foreign films. Subtitling can help the audience to understand the character speech. In the case you are poor in listening, the experience of listening to the native speaker is not your side, so the subtitling works well. But if you are okay listening to the native speaker, so subtitling is nothing. So later on, we will discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of subtitling. So and then we will see what's going on there. Okay, and so when the subtitling appear in the video, we will do both reading and watching at the same time. In fact, these are two different things. So in fact, this is process with skills, but you can do two things at the same time. And some language learner say that it should be avoided because of it can make you feel distracted by watching the video because you are busy reading the subtitle rather than focusing on the content of the video. Okay, here it can draw the attention of the audience to focus on the subtitle rather than the character, rather than the scenario or the scenes from the movie or from the video. So this is also the disadvantage of subtitling on the video also. Here, yeah, the advantages. So to your idea, so what are the advantages of subtitling? Let me hear from your side first, and then you can see from my side. Let me hear from Sophia. Sophia, you can tell us your idea about the advantages of subtitling on the video. Hello, Sophia. Sophia is not
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Sophia is here. Sophia, so
Yeah.
do you have any idea about the advantages of subtitling the video?
No idea. Yeah. I'm just dependent.
Example, based on listening to the interview between Thai girl and Englishman, watching a video clip from Mr. Jack Ma, and also watch the video clip from Mr. Joe Biden. So based
Yeah.
on the subtitling of these three different videos, so what can help you based on the subtitling? So something can help you is the advantage.
Yeah, teacher. It helped me to understand when I can
Okay, yeah.
when I can't listen, but I can watch the subtitle to easy to understand.
Yeah, easy to understand. And with the subtitle, it can help you to fully understand from the speaker also. And what else?
Yeah, teacher.
What else? It seems you want to add something more.
Yeah, finish. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, teacher.
And how about Panan? Panan. Panan. How about T Punari? Good morning, Punari. Okay. Let's go together. You can hear from my side now. What are the advantages of subtitling? The first one is a faster process. So it can save your time to seek for understanding from the speaker. Example, you listen to Mr. Joe Biden because he's old, because he is old, because he has problem with his voice, so it's hard for us to understand his speech. Because mostly another one because he is a native speaker, so the way he speaks is different from us. That is why with the subtitling, it can have a easier understanding called foster process. And if we talk about the money, it can save us money also. Example, with the formal video, you watch the video because you want to understand clearly, especially any video, any professional or technical video that related to your job, related to your business. So you really want to understand it. So whenever you get that video, that particular video, you will need someone to have translating or explaining those kind of things to you. So you will spend money for another part, for another part. So with the subtitling, sometimes it can have a tool evaluate, to understand, to analyze from the process of that particular method of video show or explained by that video also. So with the subtitle, it doesn't affect the original audio track because subtitling different from dubbing or over voice or audio because the original voice flows normally, and at the same time we also can watch, we also can read the letters, we also can read the subtitle. So that's the good thing for the subtitle. One more thing, it doesn't need any another voice tool from other sides because of the subtitle is there already. If we talk about the presentation, interpretation, two voices happen at the same time. The voice from the original one, the voice from the original speaker, and the voice from the interpreters. So two voices happen at the same time to you. So it attracts your attention sometimes. So being an audience, you have to pay more attention to both voices at the same time. So with the subtitle, it can have the audience to focus on the speaker by seeing the subtitle there at the same time or immediately. From Mr. Jack Ma, from Barack Obama, we can still hear the original speech. Jack Ma speaking English, we can hear his English speaking. Even the subtitle appear on the screen, but it doesn't annoy your listening, your ears. Subtitling is very good for language learner. Example, all of us. Most of the time, we can't understand fully from the native speaker. So whenever we want to understand fully from the native speaker, especially the problem happens when they use the slang, they use the bilingual language, they speak in the linking style, so it's hard for us to understand. So with the subtitling, it can teach us something about with this kind of sentence, with this kind of written text, how can we read it in the correct way?